Good morning, Sagittarius. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your weekly reading from September the 10th to the 16th. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. You're going through a transformation at the moment here, Sagittarius. Some of you are experiencing a time out. Something's led for you to go through some sort of changes in your life and you're taking some time out from that. We'll see a bit more as we read. If my readings don't resonate with you, you can move on to the next reader, or you can check out other aspects of your natal chart, such as your moon, rising or ascendant, and your Venus. I got cards jumping out at me everywhere here. So now we have the Hanged Man and the Devil. Some of you have walked away from a toxic relationship and are taking time out to reinvent, change things about yourself. But definitely a need there, and there was the Hermit, so definitely a need time. Oh goodness, get your teeth in, Yvonne. Definitely time to take time out for yourself. Okay, Sagittarius, what have we got for you? Okay, first card out, Ten of Cups. Well, that's really nice after seeing all those other heavy cards. This is what the energy that you're creating now for yourself, Sag. So that's really nice. I forgot to mention here, I'm using the Julia Marsaglia After Tarot too. But definitely this feeling of, finally being in a place you want to be in. So if you've come out of a relationship after a very toxic time, or you've started to change something in your life, you're heading towards this. You've done something good here. Don't regret, don't look back. You've made the right choice. Okay. First card out, Tower. Makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Looks like you're experiencing this at the moment. With the Ten of Cups as your energy going forward, I would say to you, whatever this Tower is, however it's affected you, you've just got it in hand. This could be an epiphany moment. Sometimes we have these moments when we need to leave a bad relationship, we need to leave a bad situation, somebody says something that just pushes us over the edge and we tell them where to go and we move on. The Tower can talk about, lots of things. It can be something more drastic, like losing a job, chucking in a job, circumstances changing. So it can definitely be those things. But a lot of the time you don't really see destruction from this. It's just a change in the way you think things. You've built things on a faulty foundation. So if it's a relationship, you could have thought the other person wanted the same as you, and now you've had this epiphany that you're both on different pages. Okay, then we have the Empress coming through. A lot of major arcanas coming up here, Sag, so it's definitely a time for you. The Empress talks about rebirthing or birthing something new. It's brand new. So with the Tower here and the Ten of Cups on the bottom, I'm thinking you're coming out of a period where you've had to change the way you think about things. You've maybe had some inner work that you've done. You're definitely looking at the world in a very different way, and you're coming in to bring forward this energy of something new. Now, for some of you, I have to say there is a little bit of feeling here of loss as well with the Tower. And sometimes the Empress can talk about birth. So there may be people who've actually lost something through this process. So for you, I like to say that I feel really sad for you going through this process. But whatever it is, whatever you've lost, to move forward here, the Ten of Cups does assure me as the general energy that you're moving towards something much better. Okay, and then we have, see, says it all, doesn't it? So the energy you're moving towards now is the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands can talk about relationships, marriage. It can definitely talk about some sort of stability here that you're bringing back into your life or bringing into your life. It could be that you're sort of trying to work your way towards the Ten of Cups and the Happy Family card. But whatever it is here, this can also, as I said, be in a relationship, because some people liken the 11-11 here to being soulmate relationships. It could be you're moving towards something else. You could have left something behind. A lot of the readings today have this feeling of leaving something behind to move on to something new. And that doesn't surprise me with the way things have been with the planetary movements lately. We're all moving on to better things. We're all realizing what we shouldn't have in our life and feeling confident about cutting things out. So you're moving towards this stability, Sag. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. Now, puts a little bit of different sort of feeling on this now. You could be moving away from something. Maybe in this Tower moment, you found out something you didn't want to hear. This card here can often talk about deceit. So it could have been that that's changed your life and moved you forward into birthing something new and some stability. But what I also feel here, it feels like this may be you. It may be like you've just, I don't know, got up in the middle of the night, left camp with what you needed to take with you and left behind anything you don't want. Taking, you know, all these beautiful things with you in these swords, or your beautiful thoughts and feelings, and maybe leaving the negative ones behind. It could be that you've been through this process of understanding that your negativity doesn't serve you, and you're now coming to a much more positive place. But whatever it is, you're moving forward here. Definitely moving forward. The Empress. Yeah, there were secrets here. You have, in this Tower moment, uncovered something. Now, it could be that you've uncovered something about somebody that you're with, and you're moving on to be more independent, or you're rebirthing or birthing something and taking with you what you need and leaving things behind, because this card here talks about things unknown. So definitely with that, you've definitely got some heavy hitting cards here though. Okay, and it could be to do with the King of Swords. This can also be to do, so this may be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also could be something legal. So maybe you've left a marriage. You could be pregnant and left a marriage, or you could be, you know, ready to move on to, it doesn't really look like someone else here, but you're definitely moving to a time and place that you need to move to. There's been secrets uncovered, and because of this, maybe there's some intervention from this person. Now, this could be the police, it could be a lawyer, it could even be someone who's helping you through the process, like a counsellor. Definitely someone who's helping you to see the truth. Now, you could be moving towards this person. It doesn't feel like a person per se. It feels like more of an energy. So maybe it's just the way you're feeling at the moment. You know, you're ready to go. You've got your sword ready to cut things out of your life due to this deceit or underhandedness, and you're definitely moving forward. And the Queen of Wands comes in next. So it could be that you're leaving. Okay. It could be that you're leaving someone to find this person, but it feels more like this person's here to support you. This may be a friend or the energy of someone who's there who has good intuition and insight. And I feel like you're seeking some sort of support from this person. But you definitely have this energy around you. Now, this could be you, because it is a Wands energy, and of course Sagittarius is a fire sign. So it could be a Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. But it feels like someone that you have in your life who may be able to provide some sort of guidance for you here. I feel like it, see, when I look at this, I feel like this is you standing in the King of Swords energy here, with your sword, understanding what you need to cut out and where you need to go. And this person's coming in to look after you, care for you, or give you some guidance. Now, it could be a love interest, but it feels like more of a person that you know or a friend. But whoever they are, they're really understanding. They're really creating this very comfortable, warm energy for you, and they have very good intuition. So they're definitely a good support to you during this time. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So definitely this feeling here with the Tower and the Moon that you're cutting something out of your life that really isn't good for you. Definitely. I'm surprised we don't have the Devil energy here, because it really, really feels to me like you're putting something behind you here and moving on to something better. Definitely this amazing feeling. I mean, the Ten of Swords can talk about, you know, finishing a cycle. This guy here hasn't got all the swords in his back like he does in some other tarot decks, so they've been removed now and he's been taken away. But he's still hanging on to that one sword, and I really feel this is you hanging on to this sword. You're ready to speak up and say what you want now. You know what you don't want anymore. Okay, and the next card we have out, and coupled with that Ten of Cups energy on the bottom and the Ten of Pentacles energy, that's really beautiful. Whatever you're doing here, Sagittarius, you are moving on to something bigger, brighter and better for you, because this is stability in all forms now. You have the Ten of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So you have this feeling that you're finishing up a lot of shit to move on. So well done you, because you've put in the good work here. I can see it. You found something out and you've walked away. Okay, and then we have the Four of Pentacles here. Now, the only thing here is don't get trapped in your feelings, thoughts, or hang on to stuff that's happened here. If you're ready to walk away, discard it. You need to move into this transformative energy. You need to discard what no longer serves you here. Because I have a feeling here that you're still very bitter and angry about what's happened, which is fine for the moment. Don't hang on to it. Learn to let it go. You know, when I'm doing personal readings, I always talk to people about forgiveness. And, you know, people turn around and say, I don't want to forgive him, he was an arsehole, or I don't want to forgive her, she was a bitch. And I think I'm not asking you to forgive this because of the other person. I'm asking you to forgive this for yourself. Because if you don't forgive, you're going to hang on to a lot of anger and a lot of guilt and a lot of shame. And that's not serving you. This is not about the other person. Whatever they did, let them wear it. This is about forgiving them for you. Very big difference. So definitely a lovely energy of moving on here. Good decision, Sagittarius. Whatever you got, whatever you heard, whatever was brought to you was not very good. So I think you woke up and went, I don't want to be with this person anymore. I know I'm worth a lot more. And stand in my value and move on to better things. But definitely a lovely energy coming in with this friend or this support you're being given here. Oh, how funny, after the Empress. This talks about birth. And it says universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. And I really feel that that's where you're going, like you're really clear. You have 3 10s here. You're finishing off cycles. It may have come abruptly. It may not have been something you wanted to address straight away. But I think you're moving forward to good things, Sagittarius. Thank you.